placement really determines your timbre, the brilliance of your tone. So here are my favorite exercises to practice better placement. We always talk about singing into the mask. How do you feel where the mask is buzzing? So I like exercises that start with something more closed and then open up, such as this one. Now that was in my head register. I can also do it in my chest register. I think when you move slowly, you can really feel how it goes from that more nasal buzz to how the overtones actually change. If you pay close attention, you do that really slowly on one pitch, you hear how the overtones literally change frequency. So you want to go from a more closed position to the most open. So the of course, is enclosing that open space on the inside. And then as you open it up, it comes forward. And that's what we call forward placement. Yes, of course, an ah is an open vowel, but even on the we're not gluing the tongue against the hard palate, because then that would not allow any empty space in the mouth, which then would mean we can't use it as a resonating chamber, but we do want to use it as a resonating chamber. So you want to keep a hollow space inside as you close your lips, even on the which is a more closed vowel, but then you have more resonance here, which is still the mask. So there's the nasal resonance, and then there's the inside the mouth resonance, which we want to utilize as much as possible. Another one I really like is the za, 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 za. Same principle, but you're like za, 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 za. And I'm trying to really focus on singing through the z as much as possible. Really think of a B. It's buzzing. Buzzing. So za, 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 za. When you do it slow, you really realize how much you have to work to sing through the z. But what you want is to be consistent. You want to keep the volume with the dynamics pretty much the same, even though the z, you have to work a lot harder than on the ah. Za, za. It would tickle probably the tip of your tongue. It does tickle mine, but I really like it. The next one is actually lip trills. Yes, it actually does help your placement because you don't put as much pressure on your vocal cords. So it's while I do the lip trills, I focus on opening the pharyngeal space, meaning your throat is not narrow, it remains kind of open there. You can still close your lips and do the trill, but it's not which is very narrow in the back of my throat, but I want to open it up like I'm keeping that in the back of my throat, but then I'm closing the lips and trying to keep that buzz forward. You can do that on scales, on arpeggios, but the lip trill is actually also great, not just to minimize the pressure on the vocal cords, but to really kind of get that forward resonance while not even opening up fully all the way. And then another one is going through all the vowels like ya, e, o, ya, and I like to actually use all the open vowels. So it's like not e, and it's not oo, and it's o, not o. You might not know it, but most vowels have like a more open version and more closed version, and a lot in between, sometimes depending on the language that you sing in. But ya, Why am I going a, e, o, u? Because from a, e, this axis remains the same. The lips remain the same. It's really just that the sides of the tongue come up between the molars, a little bit on the e, and then even more on the e. Then we're involving lips. E, I, o. So then we shift forward on the o. Ooh. I, o. That's basically how it goes. So I really like this. Even if I do it in head voice, high. And yes, musically speaking, I do like to kind of do the top pitch always a little bit more broad. I don't want to say longer, but just kind of enjoy it a bit. I mean, you could do it in your high belted or mix, whatever you want to do. But I think it's really good to do it in a full voice so that you really are more aware of that, like really getting the sound out without putting too much weight against your vocal cords. Let me know in the comments, which exercises do you like to do to get a better tone, which is all about resonance and overtones, and which ones that I demonstrated just now do you like? And of course, what other videos would you like me to make? It seems like I've been doing this for years and I'm like, okay, did I not cover everything yet? And of course, we could always do more different exercises. I always like to just come up with new exercises. And you know what? I hardly ever really I love taking someone else's exercises, like another vocal coach, and getting ideas. And I do incorporate that, but I always like to be creative and come up with my own exercises. So when I'm sitting down, I'm thinking, wait a minute, what other exercises could I do for like agility or coloratura or high belting? And then I just kind of design my own, and I love sharing that. So let me know in the comments if you want more exercises, and let me know what specific topic. You notice I'm standing today because I'm thinking I need to get, I always sit on my chair normally. I need to get into the habit of just standing up. It's better for singing. You can't sing when you sit, but you just need to be tall and, have a good posture. You can do that when you sit. But yes, have an amazing day. And if you would like to learn more about your mixed voice, which helps you belt higher without yelling, without putting too much weight against your vocal cords, check out my Mastering Mix course, which I recently created. You're going to love it. And you're not going to flip and break anymore on the top of your chest voice, and you're going to belt much better. Have an amazing day. See you next time. Always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.